Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today we're back on Tap Titans 2 for part 62 of the series. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today was tournament day and it's sad to say that it's gone. I did play quite a bit actually, more so last night or yesterday I guess than today, but we still got really good placement and I'm happy with what we got. So actually yesterday we did get first place. We were first for probably 3-4 hours, and then I went to sleep. When I woke back up we weren't first anymore, which I totally expected, but I'm really happy we were finally first place. For obviously we didn't get first this tournament, but we got first for a portion of it, and that's a start. I really want to get first. Top 3 was my goal for today's video, but I don't think we quite got that. We were fairly close, but we didn't quite get that. If we go ahead and actually first we're gonna go ahead and prestige. One thing I was trying to do but I didn't quite do is get another artifact. So I unlocked one with you guys yesterday. I was gonna try to get another one today, but I ran out of time. I've had a decent amount of stuff to do today and I ran out of time to do that, so that's a little unfortunate, but we're gonna go ahead and prestige here right away. I don't want to do any more pushing or anything like that. We're just now grinding these relics to dump into Book of Shadows, and I think our Book of Shadows took a decent hit actually. If we take a look, 46%, that's a decent amount. So if we actually go ahead and buy, so we're at 46 basically on the dot, all the way up to 49.5. so that was a huge increase. We can definitely get this up to like 65-70% again for next tournament for sure. So we're going to continue to do that, continue to just obviously dump everything into Book of Shadow, preparing for the next tournament, which is going to be on what is it, Thursday or Wednesday, or the next, I think Wednesdays are the next tournaments. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to those. But this tournament wasn't anything huge. It wasn't crafting shards or skill points or anything like that. It was just fortunate components. So I do think that's part of the reason why I did fairly good in this tournament, because there just wasn't as many people pushing, and crafting shards tournament get crazy. There's so many people pushing, so many people trying to get as many crafting shards as they can because it's so valuable, right? Whereas the fortunate components just, they aren't quite as good. But we'll take a look. We'll see what we got. I have a rough estimate. I wasn't on at the exact time of when it ended, but I have a rough estimate of what we got. So we'll go and throw on, we'll have all of our range stuff going and we will take a look. So we got 8th place. So yesterday, like I said, I was at first. I started off really strong. I was top 10 and I was just climbing up the ranks. So yesterday they were around 6,600 I think is what I passed the guy at yesterday, and to become first place. So to go from 6,600 to yesterday to 7,200 today, that is a massive jump. And considering that my top stage, my max stage before this was 6,400, we gained about 400 stages out of this. To go 800 stages is kind of a big push. If I would have been able to craft that mythic equipment or something like that, that would have given me a really big edge. Definitely think we could have got top 3 in this tournament. If I would have got that, the sword, which would have increased our melee or our all hero damage, that would have been insane. Would have really helped. Probably could have got first on this one, and I almost want to save that for a tournament like this where it's not crafting cards, where people are pushing just a crazy amount and really sweating for the first place, just to get first, right? But that's probably not going to happen. But we did, like I said, got up almost 400 stages. I believe we were a little bit above 6,400, so a little bit less than 400 stages, but I'm happy with that, to be honest with you. Considering the amount that I played, I probably put in a solid, I'd say probably 6 to 8 hours total. So I did put in a decent amount. I really tried to get another artifact, but I think one of my main mistakes was actually that I was going too far. I wasn't okay. How do I say this? I was trying to almost beat my max stage. I was trying to beat my record almost every time, and I just kept forgetting that no, I should prestige, get the relics, and dump them in artifacts. No, prestige, but I just wasn't focused on that. And I just kept trying to push, and each prestige I get like 5 more, and it just led up to 6,800. So I did kind of make a mistake there, to be 100% honest with you guys. I just didn't know when to prestige, and that was my problem. Needed to farm some relics, which we didn't do really. I got a ton of upgrades. I got an absolute ton of upgrades. Really happy with that, but definitely think we should have prestiged a bit more. But enough rambling on. Let's go and collect our rewards here. So we're getting a couple weapons and things like that. 40 tournament points, 250 diamonds, a few more of them, and 160 firestones. If we take a look, actually I think we're still decently far away from actually getting any dust, so we're actually halfway, so that's not bad. I believe we get 250 dust for every 3,500 firestones, which if you think about it, that's a lot of firestones to get for only 250 dust. That's a little ridiculous, but there is less than 2 days until the next event, and I am going to be buying the season pass, and I'm going to be resetting my skill tree, so look forward for that video, because I'm going to be doing that basically as soon as the new event goes live, and I can't wait to start doing that, because I feel like we did make a big mistake with our skill tree. It's kind of all over the place, and you know, it happens, right? I started off the game, I didn't really know what I was doing, didn't know what I should be upgrading specifically. I just kind of, oh, this looks cool, this could help me, and then just went all over the map. But I think with resetting our skill tree, getting everything sorted in that department, definitely going to give us a good step forward, I guess you could say. But we are going to go and claim our daily reward, which is a equipment piece, day 9. Oh, 5 of them. Okay, I'm down. 5 of them plus 25 firestones. Perfect. We take a look. 13 million spell hero damage. So is that, no, where am I looking? Oh, 86 million. So no, that's not good enough there. 5 million sword attack, no, not quite, and 5 million sword attack, not quite. You guys actually let me know down below in the comments saying it doesn't matter when you click these equipments, it goes off your max stage. So that is absolutely perfect, because you know, normally I do wait. I'm like, oh, okay, so until I get my max stage, I don't want to use any of these equipment pieces. He said most people save them for tournaments, but it doesn't matter when you open them up in, you know, if you're 5,900 or 6,400, whatever, it doesn't matter what stage you're at currently. But he said most people save them for tournaments, but I honestly think I am gonna misclick. Maybe the day before, that'd be good, but starting right now I think is a bit early. I feel like I would misclick and accidentally open up like 50 equipment pieces, and then it's just, you know, I could have used them a while ago. So 35 million boss gold, so that's not quite as good as our 196 million, so we'll go ahead and sell that one. And then here times 20,000 pet damage, so our best one's 80, so we're not going to keep that. We're going to go ahead and open up these equipment pieces and take a look what we got here. So times 17 heavenly strike damage. I mean, we don't have a heavenly strike damage one because I don't really use them, and it's not a legendary, so I am going to go and sell it. 30 million all gold. Again, we don't have a all gold one, but the boss gold is better, the cherished gold, things like that, so I don't have one of those, and it's not legendary. And 19 million range share damage, actually getting close to our legendary, and this is a common. So definitely if we get a rare range share damage one, we're probably gonna have to delete our legendary, which I'm fine with doing. So we're gonna go and max that out. We have clanship splash skip, free upgrade there, perfect. How do we actually increase this one? Hero masteries. So because of that tournament, we got a bunch of hero mastery scrolls and things like that, so that actually contributed to the clanship splash skip, and also the inactive sneak count, because we did beat or get quite a bit above our max stage. I have been upgrading these during the tournaments, so it's not like I'm just doing them all now. I've been doing that throughout the tournament because it does give us quite a few really good boosts, so we've been focused on that. I have been doing the clan raids. The next one resets in 30 minutes, so unfortunately I won't be able to do that on camera for you guys. But I have been doing my clan raids, and honestly just kind of mixing and matching, and you know, going off Sword Rise's video, things like that, just trying to make a pretty good deck, because there is a lot of cards that I still don't have, or I shouldn't say a lot, but a few of them that would be really helpful that I just don't have. And now I have the one that I really wanted. So the Acid Drench is one that we don't currently have. Acid Drench and this Root one is two of those that I really wanted. This one was in a few of them, but not a ton, so I'm just really excited that we got this one. We're gonna go ahead and unlock that bad boy. Also increasing ancestral favor. That is the rest of it. That is the rest of our raid dust. Definitely would have been a lot of things. Would have increased Moonbeam, Psychic Change, and even Skull Bash. I would have increased all of them but one. We're running out of raid dust, and I don't think there's a really good way to actually get that. Like, again, I would try to upgrade it, but we only need 60 raid dust to upgrade it, and we don't even have that, so that's a little unfortunate. But this raid will be, I'm assuming, ending soon, so we should be able to go ahead and get all of the raid dust from that. I believe it is an absolute ton. If we take a look here, rewards, so we're getting 2,700 raid dust, so this is really going to help. 106 cards, so maybe we will get a new card within those. but definitely going to be a ton of them to upgrade because we are getting so many of them, and even to unlock. So we need 2 more cards. It's all we have left. So finding them in shop or even getting them from here is something we need to do. We'll continue doing this. And I mean, really, with that being said, there's not much else left to do. I'm just going to continue grinding. Now we're outside of tournament mode. So now we grind relics and dump them into Book of Shadows. We got it all the way down to like 46%. So we need to get this up to 65. I'm going to say 60 to 70%. That's a pretty big gap. But the first time ever was last tournament when we got it up to 70%. Before that, it was between 60 and 65. So kind of pushed it back a little bit. But if we can get anywhere between there, I will be super happy, to be honest with you guys. 70% is super helpful. And obviously, it helps us in the long run as well, right? Because I mean, if this was at 65%, I'd be low 40s. If this was at 60% going into the tournament, I'd be at high 30s. And it would just take me so much longer to grind back up. So keeping it high is definitely something that I want to do. And I think we should have no problem with the amount of relics we're getting. I mean, I'm getting like almost 600 million relics per prestige, when I'm at that high stage. So, getting tons of relics should get us a few Book of Shadows levels. So I'm going to have to go ahead and end today's video here. If you guys have enjoyed another Tap Titans 2 video, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.